Your support makes this show possible. Please support the Playhouse and keep our doors open. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Santa Monica Playhouse and to the world premiere of That 50's Show. I'm Rudy, one of the co-artistic directors here at Santa Monica Playhouse. On behalf of myself and my co-artistic director, Krista Garla, we would like to welcome you to the first Performance Lab in-person performance since 2019. We are very excited about this, that we're back live with you, and we would like to document this great moment. We'd like to thank you for sharing your young people with us for what has been a magical week. We would like to thank our wonderful teachers, Isabel and Maya, Michaela, our technical director, George J. Vaness III, our lovely security lady, Sherry. We've had a great week. We've created this wonderful show for you. And now, without any further ado, on with the show!
There you are, I thought you two failed.
Never.
Wow, Kazawi, can you believe it? A dance, and we're the ones who are going to plan it. This is the first time any of us have ever been involved in such an amazing, earth-shattering event.
I heard that our dance is going to be the first school dance anywhere in the United States that allows rock and roll.
I'm so jazzed.
Jazz, I'm terrified.
Question, why did they choose us to be the hospitality committee?
Because we're the most popular kids in the school.
Yeah, right.
Because we get the best grades.
Speak for yourself.
Because they know how creative we are.
Get real.
Because they couldn't find anyone else to volunteer.
That's more like it.
Seriously, why us? Why a dance? Why now?
Simple. Administration says that since this is a brand new school and we're the first graduating class, we should have an end-of-year dance. And because we get good grades.
Well, most of us.
And because every other school in the country is going to have an end-of-year dance.
We should too.
Since there doesn't seem to be a way of flaking out,
There isn't.
let's do it!
Thanks for coming.
Did we have a choice?
Not really, but still.
So go on with it.
Okay, well, what do we have to do?
I made a list.
Of course you did.
What does that mean?
You're too organized.
We have to be organized, or this whole thing will be Nowheresville.
Cool it, no offense.
Here's what we have to do. Plan the refreshments.
We'll be cooking with gas.
Let's have fruit punch!
No, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and those newfangled cans.
So no one can pour anything unsavory into the punch bowl.
No one would do that.
Revisiting that later. Decorations?
Let's have balloons.
No, they'll pop.
Posters of popular singers?
No, the adults would never allow it.
Paper lanterns.
Too dangerous. They could start a fire.
Circling back to that. Dress code?
Formal! Come as you are!
What? Capris? Shorts? Pajamas? Yuck!
She means wearing what you like. So people can feel comfortable instead of being all dressed up.
All dressed up is the whole point of a dance.
Having fun is the whole point of a dance.
So you're gonna come in your nightgown?
You're gonna come in your mom's wedding dress?
Okay, we'll work on that later.
What about the theme? We can't decide anything until we have the theme.
Do we get to pick the theme?
I've got some really cool ideas, man.
Sorry, the administration has already decided on the theme.
What a drag.
So, what is it?
Hopes for the future.
What does that even mean?
They said that since it's the end of the school year, we should be thinking about the future.
I know my hopes for the future. They passed tomorrow's math tests. I don't think they mean that future. Oh, you mean the real future? How will we know what it'll be like?
We don't have to know. That's the fun of it. We just have to imagine.
What could the future be like?
Maybe new ways to communicate with each other? Like connecting your TV to your phone.
Oh, like when you get someone on the horn, you don't just hear their voice, you see their face too?
Crazy, man.
Or a library, a different way to look things up. On your watch?
Oh yeah, my mom always jokes that someday you'll be able to push a button on your watch and ask a question, and it'll give you the answer.
Like Dick Tracy. And you'd never have to study, just ask your watch.
They still make you study.
Music? You're on Wallach's Music City, in your pocket.
A miniature record player.
You can wear it on the headband.
So it's right close to your ear.
And no one can hear it but you.
That's fine, but what about how you feel? A bracelet that checks you out?
Oh, the bracelet takes your temperature, and your doctor has one too. It's like a walkie-talkie that sends the information back and forth.
And it tells the doctors that you're healthy and fit.
No more doctor visits. Not one bit. Kooky.
Transportation, a hot rod that drives itself.
Oh, and knows exactly where to go.
Oh, my mom would love that. She could drive around in that jacked up machine of hers and use that phone to do that to talk to her book club pals and order groceries on her watch. Oh, and then she could tell her doctor she's okay. And when the people on the phone get boring, she could just turn on the music on her headband and then her car would take her wherever she wants to land.
I wonder, could the future really be like that?
Before we spend too much time on the future, let's concentrate on what's happening now. We only have 1 week to plan the Grinchiest dance in the history of dances.
Let's divide into our separate committees and get to work.
But first, we have to come up with a name for the dance.
How about the dance of the future?
No! Boogie's on a drop!
No, whamming and jamming. We'll work on it.
This is gonna be the biggest bash ever.
We'll have a blast! I'm cranked! I'm gonna eyeball the vinyl. We're gonna be real cool cats.
We're gonna be made in the shade, baby.
What a kid!
This dance is gonna be Fat City!
See you later, alligator!
After a while, crocodile.
Hopes for the future, here we come! Trust me, any one of you would make the perfect queen of the dance. I couldn't. I'd be too embarrassed. Me? No way.
It has to be you.
No, it's gotta be one of you.
It's not up to the committee to decide anyhow. The whole student body votes.
Well, you're all so popular, one of you has got to made a mistake. But you're the real hipster. Everyone loves you.
You're the most popular girl in school.
You're the perfect choice.
Come on. A few people like me, but you're all gorgeous. Everyone will vote for you. I wouldn't mind, but you deserve it.
I'm gonna vote for you.
I'd vote for you twice if I could.
I still say it's gonna be one of you. If they pick one of you, I'm gonna toss my cookies. Because no one in their right mind would pick any one of you as queen of the dance. They wouldn't even pick you as queen of the trash collectors. You're not funny, you're not clever, you're not popular, and you're a total wet rag. Maybe I won't vote at all. It would be so hard to choose between you. You're so nice. It's a shame you can't all win.
I wouldn't know how to act.
I'd trip over my gown on the way to the podium.
It would have been better if there hadn't been a queen or a king in the first place. But the administration insisted. They said everyone does it, so we're going to do it too.
It's such a silly notion.
I know, the whole idea of doing anything just because someone else does it.
It's nuts!
Maybe we should withdraw our names from the competition.
I don't think it works that way. Everyone just votes for whomever they please. You can't withdraw.
But you can tell all your friends not to vote for you.
Yeah, just tell them if I win, I'll say no thank you.
But would you have the nerve?
Good question. If you really won, wouldn't you just be like, yay, I won, I'm queen? Get all your big ideals about saying no thank you?
No.
Probably.
Look at you girls, you're indescribably unique. Don't even think about saying no thank you. Because there's no way in a gazillion years any one of you would ever win. You're a bunch of skags. The way you dress, the way you do your hair, you are so uncool. And you would make a perfect secretary someday. But queen, I mean, sure, I like you all as friends. I like to hang out with you. But that's only because when you're surrounding me, it only makes me look more beautiful than I already am. I'll say it right now. May the best woman win. And that's definitely gonna be you. You better believe it. So who do you think's gonna be king? It better not be my ex.
You have an ex?
Wow, you really are the most.
Yeah, and he was the least.
I've never had an ex. You're the lucky one.
What was it like? How do you even tell if it's a thing?
Tell me, tell me, tell me, does he love me? There must be a way to know what's in his mind. He runs high just like a faucet.
Dancing my three friends or just the mind. Do I grab it low or do I toss it? He moans once, he phones me twice. Makes me think he thinks I'm nice. the Ouija board, I ask the operator on the line. Toss the sticks, check the tarot cards to see if he'll be mine. Are we strangers, lovers, friends before the story starts or ends?
Gotta know it all, gotta be prepared before I
There
fall.
must be a way to solve this mystery. I will search the world until I find it.
Even if the omens say it's not to be, I will put my heart and soul behind it. After all he's put me through, it's the least that I can do. I will never let him be till the day he falls for me. Then I'll wave and smile as I depart, and it will be me who breaks his heart.
What's buzzing, cousin?
I'm aching for a break-in.
Everything copacetic?
You writing a book?
Don't be obtuse. What's the tale, Nightingale?
I'm grounded.
Grounded! What about the hop?
I'm not gonna make the scene.
So what's the story, Morning Glory?
I'll clue you. It was totally not my fault. I was supposed to be watching my little curtain climbers, but then I started eyeballing the V and nodded off, and the little germs got jazzed about something in the icebox, and they got Kool-Aid all over the threads. And then my dad came to bed, and he saw the grody threads, and I was gonna light up the tilt sign, but the Rugrats got to him first, and told him I've been piling up Z's instead of eyeballing them, and he flipped his lip, called me a shucks. Now, I'm grounded.
Wow, man. What a drag. Ain't that a bite?
I'm drowning, man. I'm not gonna be able to do the gig at the Big Bash.
Don't flip. What's your gig?
The sounds, man, the sounds.
Cool. We'll make sure you're on cloud 9 on the night of the bash.
You can break me out of this, Chloe?
Oh no, man, we don't want to rattle your pops' cage, but you can still go ape. Know that the gang is having a blast cutting the rug. Your amigos, moi,
And moi.
And well,
will be killing it in charge of playing the sides.
Peachy keen.
You're gonna scarf those?
They're
or-
mine.
this is the pit.
It'll put the kibosh on the whole night.
Instead of cutting the rug, we'll be ruminating on you.
Crashing in your pad, eyeballing that blue moon.
If I weren't so cool, man, I'd say I've got the blues.
And we'll have the blues too, man. Since you ditched us.
Yeah, we've all got the moonlight blues.
All alone, with nothing to do. Ooh, all alone, just thinking of you. Ooh, don't you see? I've got the moonlight blues. She would wait forever and more, oh, just to hear you knock at her door. Oh, come to her and ease her moonlight blues. Neath the stars, I see lovers drop. Was that a kiss? A kiss? A kiss that he stole. He holds her so close, and they do what lovers do. Oh, how I wish that she was me and he was you. I'm alright until shadows fall. Then the moon will make me recall. Oh, from now on, I'll have the moonlight blue, blue, blues.
You know what? If I were on the committee, I wouldn't want to go to the dance in the first place.
I wouldn't go either. I've got much better things to do than go to a stupid dance.
Like what?
You know, homework, chores, football practice, the usual.
Me too. Could be fun, but I don't like all the rigmarole.
I get what you mean. Getting dressed up, buying a corsage, renting a limo. Yuck.
We're on the committee, so we have to be there.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool not to.
But the whole idea of having a date, no thanks.
Question, how do you say no without being rude?
Tell them you're going with someone else.
I can't do that. They'll ask who it is.
You're right.
Everyone's wondering who's going with whom.
Tell them you have to stay home and babysit.
Great idea. But what do I do when they send me to dance?
Tell them you forgot you're on the committee and you have to work all night.
And if they say they want to help,
Then you're stuck. So maybe you could go with a friend, not as a date. That way you could say no to anyone else who asks.
yeah, a friend wouldn't ask for a dance because I really can't dance.
A friend would be okay with being pals because pals are the best.
A friend won't understand.
And feel the same way you do.
I wish I knew someone like that.
Me too. I just thought of something worse than getting asked.
What could be worse than that?
Not getting asked.
But if you don't want a date,
Oh, I don't. But not wanting a date is not the same thing as not getting asked.
I don't get it.
What?
The whole dating thing. Why is everyone so worried about having a date or not having a date? What's the big deal? Happy today, sad tomorrow, crying her eyes out, jumping for joy? It's crazy!
she needs someone with whom she would like to hook up. She tries for weeks to get on, she really shook up. And when at last he gives her the eye, too late, she's gone on some other guy. It's crazy. That's what love is.
She starves herself by Friday, she must be bitter. So she'll be slim when he takes her out to dinner. The mealy service never came, but he's so mean she can't even think.
It's crazy.
That's what love is.
Says he'll come at 7:45, at 6 he's dressed so not to be late. And when he comes, she makes him wait. It's crazy. With rouge and cream, she fusses all day, takes hours to fix her lipstick and spray with rouge. She'll take it all away. It's crazy. Ba-dum, it's crazy. Ba-dum, it's crazy. So open up your only bit. I got it bad and I'm coming. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what a wonderful crazy love. This.
It's all over. Don't have a cow. It hasn't even started yet. Our shining moment is about to begin.
I think she's right. Our shining moment is total.
We've planned and perfected, and in the blink of an eye, it will all be gone. Just us, sadly wandering the halls.
The decorations will be crumbled up in the trash. Our excitement will have ebbed away like the air leaving the shrinking balloons. No one will care about us anymore.
Nothing will ever be the anticipation. Do you suppose every tomorrow will be like that?
It better not be. We worked hard. We worked together. This is going to be the best dance of tomorrow ever. Nothing is missing. Except Steve.
I can't wait to find out who's going to be king and queen.
Not any of us, thank goodness.
We're the committee. We're automatically disqualified.
Which is cool. We'll be busy making sure everything runs smoothly.
So we won't be stuck on the sidelines, people laughing at us because we're wallflowers.
But Bonnie will be sad.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been a wallflower.
She would have been the star.
You guys are too nice. Actually, sorry, I gotta say this one out loud. Thank you. Listen, I'm so sorry, guys. You guys, I don't know how you guys can even stand me. You must think I'm so stuck up. But it's exactly the opposite. I'm actually really worried that you guys only like me because my mom buys me cool clothes and I'm sort of pretty. I'm afraid that no one will like me for just being me. I'm sorry I was such a jerk.
That's how we feel. It seems as though nobody likes us for who we are.
There's a way we're supposed to look and dress and feel.
And if you don't fit the mold, you'll always feel like you're second best.
We just didn't realize you felt that way too.
I thought I was the only one. I guess we all have our doubts. But hey, at least now, we're all in this together.
You're definitely not a jerk.
The jerk. That sounds like a name of a new dance. A dance of tomorrow.
We We could start a whole new craze.
That would be a new twist. The twist! That could be another new dance of tomorrow.
I'm getting dance fever.
Another one. Sunday morning fever.
How people will feel after the dance.
Steve, what happened? I thought you were in the Calaboose.
My old man said it wouldn't be fair if I flaked on you guys tonight. So I'm off the hook. Until tomorrow.
Cool. You want to know something? I really didn't want to come tonight.
I didn't either. Dances aren't really my thing. But we're on the committee.
Yeah, but at that first committee meeting, I realized I was the youngest member, and during the whole meeting, no one really noticed me.
We gave you the royal shaft. Sorry, not cool.
I thought this group would be just like every other group. Petty little cliques, BFFs who wouldn't let anyone into the inner circle. But I was so wrong.
So why didn't you want to come tonight?
I'm always embarrassed to make friends. Talking to people I don't know, forget it. But my dad said that it would be good for me, and I think being on the committee calmed me down because I'm not just a guest. I'm a party planner. For once, my father knew best.
Mine too.
You know, if you need help because you're on the committee and have to start off the dancing or something like that,
This isn't Jane Austen.
I could be your partner.
You said you can't dance.
I can't, but I'll make the sacrifice for you.
In that case, I'll make the sacrifice too and accept.
Oh, hey buddy, how about you and Marilyn? Dance partners?
No way. We discovered that my mom and her dad each have a huge stack of vinyls.
So we'll be running the record player while you dance.
It's crazy!
All the preparations are ready.
So we can relax.
There's just one more thing to do.
The presentation.
The opening remarks.
One final rehearsal before the big event. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dance of tomorrow. What are your hopes for the future? When the last song plays, write down your predictions. We'll put them in a time capsule and dig them up for our 50th reunion to see what came true. We'll share ours with you now, then we'll burn rubber till the night is through.
My hope for the future is a place where everyone can count on each other, where no one has to worry about the deadlines, the pressure, the expectations. No one will have to worry about losing their friends or their teachers, and everyone can just be themselves.
My hope for the future is a time where no one has to worry about being accepted by their peers. A world where you don't have to look or behave differently around your friends, where people like you for being you.
My hope for the future is a world with no expectation, no ideal way to act or feel. A world where you can live as your own person, by your own rules. A world where it makes absolutely no difference on what you look like.
My hopes for the future are many and diverse, and I know my future will hold many things. Will they be the things I hope for? Probably not. But the world doesn't work that way. Or maybe the universe just hates me. Who knows? What matters is that we all accept what comes to us. We can accept what comes in different ways, whether we embrace it, tolerate it, or just don't notice it. But we must remember that once we accept what comes to us, our lives can be anything we want.
I see a future where people can talk to each other without being nervous or fidgeting, where people respect each other. A world where people can be their own selves without feeling as they have to fit through a mold that someone else is making.
My hope for the future is success. My success might be very different from anyone else's. Some might want a good job, some a family, and some might want to just work at their favorite candy shop. And I hope that we can help each other achieve that success, whatever it might be.
I hope to find true renewable energy. I hope to live in a world where climate change isn't the big issue. To make the world a better place, I would get rid of all nuclear bombs because no one should have the power to destroy ourselves.
I'd say that people worry about the future a little too much. People are so caught up in tomorrow, no one focuses on today. I believe, forget a grand tomorrow. Focus on a good today. Then, while looking back on your past, you will realize you lived a stress-free life, not worrying about mistakes or concerns of what could have or should have happened, just what did happen, and it will be beautiful.
I hope to make the world a better place. I want to make a difference, and I want to bring my friends along with me for everything and anything I do. Because in my opinion, the people you meet and the people on whom you make an impact are all that really matter.
My hope for the future is a place where people can talk and dance and sing without being stopped or shunned for who they are or what they want to be. I hope the future is a place with no worry of trying to be who everyone else wants you to be.
I hope the future is a place where you can just be yourself.
As we head towards the future, I hope that as human beings, we will finally get together and make a change in society. A good change, that is. After all, just one person may not be able to make a difference, but several of us can. We just need to make enough noise. Some changes I would like to see are equal rights, less pollution, no prejudice. And I know these issues may sound a little too big for just one person to handle, but if we all work together, we really can do it. I know that sounds cliche, but hey, it's true.
My hope for the future is not that we strive for a perfect world. I don't believe we should aim for something impossible. Instead, I hope we create a world where everyone works together to overcome everyone's different flaws and weaknesses. A world where humanity comes before worth and greed. All of us united for a single goal is how we will thrive in the future.
My dream of the future would contain a state of peace where each person on our planet has the choice to be still and take time to enjoy the simple aspects of life. So many of us live at a disadvantage, carrying stress and unnecessary responsibility. In my perfect future, all will be relieved of hardship, discrimination, and pain, so that everyone can remember how simple and beautiful a lifetime can be. If even 1% of what we hope for comes true, tomorrow will definitely be cool beans.
Time is getting past me, but it's only noon. Hurry, son, hurry, won't you get here soon? 1 o'clock is just so right on the road.
Shake a leg before I just explode.
The future is so near and it's starting so fine. The future's almost here, time to rise and shine. Let me lay it on the line, it's plain to read the sign, the world is mine. Up here on cloud 9. 2 o'clock, the day is moving awful slow.
4 o'clock, there's only 2 more hours to go. 6 o'clock, you're waiting for the sun to set.
Keep your cool and you will get there yet. The future is so near and it's starting so fine. The future's almost here, time to rise and shine. Let me lay it on the line, it's plain to read the sign, the world is mine. Up here on cloud 9.
We hope for tomorrow filled with love,
Happiness,
equality,
and safety.
Right here up on cloud 9. Right here up on cloud 9.
We hope for a tomorrow filled with security,
Nourishment.
tolerance, care.
Right here up on cloud 9. Right here up on cloud 9.
I hope tomorrow is filled with mindfulness.
Friendship, understanding, fairness, peace.
Right here up on cloud 9. Right here up on cloud 9. Right here up on cloud 9. What do you hope tomorrow will be?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear McCoy. Happy birthday to you.
Anybody out in our alley? Oh, nice.